Hi viewers, so today we are going to draw this object along with dimensions. So we have already created this AutoCAD ISO 3D file and let us start drawing this object. We can observe that the profile of this object can be drawn in the front view and then it can be extruded to this length. We can create this object, this triangular area, and this lowest or below area. We can draw them later on. So first we'll draw this profile and then extrude it. So now click on this line icon. We will start from this corner and click over here. In this direction we have to give the value of 10, enter. Then in this direction this height value is actually 24. Why? Because we have this total height of 50 mm, and from this point to this point the total height is 26, so we are left with 24. So bring the cursor over this point and write 24, enter. Now in this direction we have to calculate or it is also given over here, this is 16 length and 16 will be on the other side as well. So in this direction give the value of 16, enter. Now regarding this height, this is also 16 because 26 minus 10 is 16. So bring the cursor in this direction. When the tracking line is in front of you, write the value of 16, enter. In this direction we have to give the total length, which is 96, enter. We have to go in the upward direction and write 16, enter. In this direction this value is also 16. In this direction the value is 24, and in this direction the value is 10, enter. Press enter. Now we have to draw this 24 mm line at the middle of this object at a depth of 16 mm below this upper point. So click on line, click on this point, bring the cursor in the negative y direction and write the value of 16, enter. And then because this length is 24 and this total length is 64 in this direction, so we are left with 40 mm distance for this object and this object. 10 is already taken by this upper side, so we will be left with 10 more, which will be this inclined area. So in this direction write 10 and then write 24 and 10 again and close this object. Press escape. Now we can see that this angle is actually 45. So here we can draw a line from this point at an angle of 45. So we can give any arbitrary value. For now this value might be 15 tab minus 45, enter. Press enter. Do the same on this side. Press enter, click. Now in this direction we can give any arbitrary length, so let it be 15 tab, and this time this angle should be 225, enter. Press escape. Now we have to remove these lines and then try to join these lines. So click on line icon, click on this end point, move the cursor in the upward direction and click. Press enter, enter again, click on this end point, move the cursor in this direction and click. Press escape. Now use trim command, so TR, enter, enter, zoom in, click and click, click and click. So now we can remove these extra objects. So press escape, click, click and press delete. Now we can visualize this object in the SE isometric view. We will use region command first. Select all these objects, press enter, click on extrude, click on this planned area, enter, and now we can give the thickness of 48, enter. Click on view, click on 3D views, click on plane view and click on current use, yes. Now click on isometric view again. Now here we will draw this object and try to mirror it to that side as well. So the dimensions they are given. So now in the front UCS2 we will draw a line from this point to this point, then we will draw a line at an angle of 45 degree, which means this angle will be 135. So now click on front view and click on line, select this end point, bring the cursor over to this side and write 30, tab, this angle should be 135, enter, press escape. Click on SE isometric view. So now a line at 45 angle has been drawn. Now what we have to do is to draw another line. Click on this line icon, click on this end point. You can just click over on this straight line anywhere. So press escape. Now we will use trim command. So TR, enter, and now we will click on this area and click on this region. So press escape. Now you will click on this region icon, click over here and on this line as well. 3 total, press enter. So now a region has been created. We have to click on this region, click on extrude, move in this direction and write the value of 10, enter. Now we have to place it correctly. So click on this object, click on move, select this endpoint, move in the negative direction and write the value of -19, enter. So this object has been placed correctly. Now we have to mirror this object. So click on front view, click on this object, click on mirror, select this midpoint, select on any point on this line, erase source object, no, enter. So now this object is mirrored as well. Now click on this SE isometric view and now we have to draw a rectangle over here as well in the lower portion. What will be the dimensions for this rectangle? So that rectangle will be on the center of this face and it will have dimension of 1036. So click on polyline, click on this midpoint, move in this direction. So now why we can't move in this direction? Because the front view is selected in the UCS2 option. So press escape, select right side. Now click on polyline, click on this midpoint, move in this direction, write the value of 18, enter. Move in this direction as well, write the value of 10, enter. Then 36, enter. Then 10 again, and we will try to close this object. So C, enter, press escape. So now click on extrude, click on this polyline object, press enter, and now we can give the length of 96. So 96, enter. Now all we have to do is to union these objects. Click on union, click on this object, this object, this object, and use orbit and select this object as well. Press enter, click on top view, click on front view, click on right side view and click on SE isometric view. So now the object is complete. All we have to do is to perform dimensioning. So for that, let us go to this 3D hidden visual style and let us go to layers, select the color as white. So select this white color, click on OK, select align type of 0.3 as well, click on OK, click on OK again. So this is the actual view that is shown over here. Now we have to perform dimensioning. For that we have to select various faces. So let us select this face first, click on this face UCS, select this face, click on accept. Now here we can see that this UCS icon is not correct. So for that we will again click on UCS, click near this corner, and we will click on X flip. So now this object looks okay to us. Click on accept. Now this z-axis is in this direction, this should be in this outward direction. So what we have to do is to select z vector and specify the origin. Let the origin be the same, press enter and click over to this line. So now this UCS is correct. Click on linear dimension, click on this object, click on this corner, move the cursor in this direction and click. Press enter again, click on this corner, then this corner as well, move the cursor in this direction and click over here. Press enter again. This time click on this and this corner and move the cursor in this direction and click. We can see that this 10 value is written incorrectly. This is aligned actually. We have to convert this into horizontal, so we will be doing that. Now click on linear, click on this corner, select this corner, move the cursor in this direction and click. Press enter again. Now click on this endpoint, click on this endpoint, move the cursor away and click. Similarly, click on linear, click on this endpoint, move the cursor below and click. Similarly, click on this linear, click on this endpoint, move the cursor in this direction and click. Now click on dimension style, click on modify, click on text and select horizontal. Click on OK, click on close. So now we can see that these values are correct. Now click on this 10 value and bring the text inside this box like this. So click. Now create a layer for dimensions. So write LA, enter, click on new layer, rename the layer by the name of dimensions and click on line weight and select a thinner line weight of 0.09. Click on OK. Now the line weight has been set as 0.09. Click on OK and now we can see that thinner lines are used for dimensions. Now we have to move on to another face, which is this front face. Click on this face UCS, click on this front face and bring the cursor over to this corner, click, check upon this UCS. So we have to flip this Y to this side. So for that we will use X flip. Again we can see that this Z direction is not okay. Click on accept for now. Now we have to click on this Z vector. Let the origin be the same, press enter. And now we have to select a point on the positive Z axis. So click on this line. And now this UCS looks okay to us. Click on linear now. Select this endpoint. Zoom out, zoom in, select this endpoint as well. Move the cursor below and click. Now this should also be transferred to dimension layers and let us activate the dimension layer. So click on dimension. Now click on linear again, click on this endpoint, move the cursor below and click. Press enter again, select this endpoint, this is point as well and click. Press enter, click on this line, click on this endpoint, move the cursor in this direction and click. Now nothing is left on this side, so we have to move to next face. click on this face UCS icon, select this face, and for now we will click near this corner. Now this UCS icon looks okay to us. Click on accept, click on linear, select this endpoint, zoom out, then zoom in, select this endpoint as well, move the cursor away and click. Now press enter again, click on this endpoint, move the cursor away and click. We can shift this text to the inside portion and we can just click over here. Now click on this linear icon again, click on this endpoint. You have to select the correct endpoint and then click on to this endpoint, move the cursor away and similarly click on this linear, select this endpoint, then this endpoint, move the cursor in this direction, click. Again we have to shift this 10 value inside, so click. Now click on linear, zoom in, click on this endpoint, click on this endpoint, move the cursor in this direction and click. Now we have to show this angle. For that we have to select another face, so click on face UCS, bring the cursor over to this corner. Now we have to flip this y axis, so click on X flip, click on accept. Now here we have to flip this z axis as well, so click on the z vector, origin let it be the same, and now we have to click on the positive z axis, click over here, press escape. Now click on this angular icon, zoom in, click on this inclined line, then click on this horizontal line and click. Now we have to move this angular dimension. Now click on move icon, click on this dimension, press enter, select this corner as the base point and bring the cursor over to this corner and click. We can still move this 45 value text, click on this text side and bring the text over here and click, press escape. So now the dimensions are complete. So now we will define another dimension style for these few dimension lines or dimensions. So for that click on this dimension style, select new, copy of ISO 25 is okay, continue. Now in this copy of ISO 25, select text and now click on aligned, click on OK, click on close and now select these dimensions and from this style we can just select copy of dimension, press escape. Now we can see that they have been written in the opposite way, so we can correct them. So now we have to remove these, press delete, and this time we will again select this face UCS, click near this corner now, and because this UCS icon looks okay to us, we have to click on accept and now click on dimension line, click over here, bring the cursor outside, click. Similarly press enter again, select the same corner, zoom out, select this corner, bring the cursor outside and click, press enter again, click on this corner, move the cursor outside and click. We can just move this a little bit further, press enter, click on this endpoint and click on this perpendicular intersection, click, bring the cursor outside and click. Now in this copy of ISO 25 dimension style we have to make some changes, so click on modify. Now in the text, so we have to click on this vertically centered and horizontally centered as well. Let the offset from dim line be 1 as well. Click on OK, click on close, and now we can see that the dimensions, they are almost exactly the same as shown in this diagram. Now we have to move this 16 dimension line to over here, so we can just click over here, press escape. Now everything looks complete. If you have any question in this diagram or the 3D dimensioning style, you can let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching.